We could be, we could not be.
I don't know.
We are, but it's a black screen. Excellent connection. Oh, there it goes.
Hello, if anybody is there. Probably not yet.
We're gonna have to go on to our regular YouTube. Let's turn down the volume. Live now. It's us. We're here, and nobody's here.
Well, it's not.
It is. It's just behind like everybody
right.
else's. But let's see volume though. Say words.
Words. Hello. Testing. Hola.
Say words.
Words. Hello. Testing.
See? Look at that.
Hola.
All right, we are live officially. I'm putting this to the side so it doesn't bother us. Absolutely alive.
We are live, so
Yep.
welcome to the third KoolKid Keto live stream.
Is it third? Because I put number 2 on the thing.
No, it's the third one.
Oh no.
Fail.
Yeah, that's a big fail. Like, live streaming. Yeah, see, look.
Yeah, no, this is our number 3.
Number 3 here. We'll change that.
Okay.
3. Oh, look at that. It's saved as 3 now.
Okay, cool. Well, not that you guys probably care which number
Hey!
1, number 2, number 3, whatever.
Look, we have somebody. Hello.
Hello. It's good to see you. Actually, I can't see you. This is going to be, I'm relying on Hans to respond to comments right now. But,
oh no, I gotta hit send. I'm failing already.
But I hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. We had today off, so that was cool. Even though we've both been kind of busy throughout the day.
Very busy.
Yeah. And Hans has a brisket in the smoker right now, so he may have to get up and go check on that brisket.
Yeah, I will. I'll actually a few times. So I woke up at like 1 a.m. and started the brisket out. And it's currently late and it's still going. I'm trying to get it up to the 206 degree range internal temperature. It's probably roughly around 198 right now. I'll take a look again here soon.
That was a bigger brisket. How big was that brisket?
I didn't really see. It's got to be 14, 15, maybe even 16 pounds. Somewhere
Okay,
that
yeah.
way. 14 to 16
It
pounds.
was a big one, and it wasn't even the biggest one that we had in the freezer. So, yeah, that's why it's taking so long, but I know it's going to be delicious. And if you didn't already know from our past videos, we're doing BBB&E, and the plan is to do it all the way until KetoCon.
Yes.
I don't know if Hans was aware of that whenever I made that claim, but
no, she made the decision, and I showed back up home from that hike, and she's like,
Yeah.
hey, this is what we're doing.
Pretty much.
I said, oh, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, no, and for the most part, I don't think he had a problem with it.
No.
I mean, the main thing is cutting out the cheese, and I can already tell a difference as far as like how I feel. Inflammation wise, I think that it's really helping me.
It's a big difference. Like my knees don't hurt like they were hurting. Yeah. Like I mean, the hike that I went on before, we were doing BBB&E, I think.
We might have been kind of doing it.
Yeah,
not as strict as we were in January and February.
My bones didn't hurt that much on the Galveston hike. Mm-hmm. And then the last hike that I did.
I think you got a question.
We just they hurt. All right, let's see here. I just got my pellet smoker in the mail. Now I need to put together what kind of smoker do you have. So honestly,
weren't we just talking about?
We were just talking about buying a pellet smoker. So, like, I didn't know if I was, because I've always grilled my entire life, right? Like, I never went into smoking any type of meat. So, we ended up actually buying an electric smoker.
Yeah, we have an electric smoker.
So, if you're a purist, I'm sorry. I'm working my way to the next one. But, no, so I use a master build electric smoker. It uses the chips. It actually, like, surprisingly gives a good bark sometimes. Other times, maybe not. But it works great. So, like, it gives a real good smoke flavor. I primarily use post oak when I smoke stuff.
He used it last week whenever we made the ribs, and I think that was our first time to really make those ribs like that. We used the Redmond's, the smoked salt, and they were so good, guys. Like, they were.
Oh, the ribs in the smoker?
They
Yeah,
were really good.
Those were really delicious. I think I could have probably cooked them a little bit more, but they still, like, they held on to the bone but fell off the bone when you took a bite, and I kind of wanted a little bit more fall off, but
Yes.
overall it's good. And that was our first rib smoking that we've done.
I don't have, you know what? I really don't have a lot of experience like cooking ribs, and I was looking ahead at the sales ads for next week, and I see that like these country ribs are going to be on sale. I don't know much about them, but they're going to be 97 cents a pound.
I had to Google it.
Yeah, so I did too. I Googled it. So I'm thinking of getting some of those, and again, trying it with some of the Redmonds, the smoked salt in the smoker, and or maybe even how we saw that one guy make it sous vide the ribs and then like
that was
throw
kind
them
of
in the
neat.
smoker for to finish it off.
The smoker finish off. That would be kind of neat. I'd be curious to try that out. Lisa, I have a question. What smoker did you get? Because I'm curious on what choice you made. Because if I'm going to end up doing this, they actually have a Pit Boss, which is the newer Pit Bosses, which is a competition series, is what they call it. It's still a Pit Boss. It's not super high end, but they're decent. But they have the Wi-Fi connection to where I can connect to my phone. I can start it if we were out and about and I already had it set up. Was like, all right, we're going to smoke for a couple hours. I'll be home in a couple hours. Let me hit the button.
Yeah.
And then it'll be ready and up and going.
Yeah.
But I was curious. Can you smoke with cedar chips? Cedar chips? I've never smoked with any cedar.
I haven't either, or I haven't really even thought of that. But
And that's from your mom.
Oh, my mom asked that. Oh, okay.
She's either saying cedar or she's trying to say cheddar and just misspelled it.
Can we smoke with cheddar chips? Well, not while we're on BBB&E. We cannot smoke with cheddar chips. But cedar chips, I guess that would work, right?
I don't know. I don't know what it would... I mean, like you use your cedar planks for like salmon and fish and stuff. So I guess if you're going to smoke some salmon...
I would try it.
I don't know if I could burn the cedar chips like that. I would probably still burn like maybe like an apple or a hickory, and maybe put the like salmon on a cedar plank.
Well, you know what? So and then last week, whenever we made the ribs, we smoked it with you smoked it with something different, right?
Oh, geez, I don't remember which one it was. I gotta check on the time or not the time, but the temperature. Anyways, I'll see which it is.
Yeah.
Entertain the people.
Okay, so Hans is actually gonna go check on that brisket. He's been cooking it since 1:00, and I think it's getting pretty close to being finished, hopefully. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to hop over real quick and read any of the questions. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. And let's see here. Let's see. So Heath said he's making a plate of tacos. That sounds great.
Who's having tacos?
Heath is having tacos tonight. He's making a plate of tacos. Rickwin said, my dinner was leftover chicken wings and ribeye steak. I meal prepped for the other day for the steak and bacon in the fridge. I did a little bit of meal prep today. In fact, I'm prepped out until I guess the end of the week.
I could use a good ribeye.
And yeah, we haven't had a ribeye. It's been in a couple weeks. It's been since we've had a ribeye. And I prepped up Hans for a couple days for his lunches. once we have this brisket, I mean, we'll be good for a while. In fact, we may end up freezing it because we did that last time and it reheated really, really well. So, let's see. Lisa said, can't wait to make the first brisket in the smoker. Yeah, I mean, we love making brisket. It lasts us for many, many meals.
And entertain them a little bit more and bringing it in.
Okay, so Hans is going to bring in the brisket, so that's good. Maybe we'll even get a bit of taste test here on the live. Let's see. Oh, Lisa said she got a Z Grills 700 something. I didn't want to spend too much on my first smoker. I got a really good price. My mom said Z Grills 700 something. So maybe she means like the model number 700 something.
A Z Grill.
Mhm.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Let's see. Mom says she has a bunch of cedar from the storm. Heath said 2221 method is my favorite way to smoke ribs. You have any idea what that means? 2221 method? I'm not the cook or the barbecuer or griller, so I don't know anything about that.
I don't know his 2221 method.
You'll have to share that with Hans. I don't know what that would taste like. Most chips I hear of are hickory, apple, and mesquite. Yeah, that's what I'm more used to too. But like Hans was saying, we cook salmon on cedar planks, so it might be okay. Hello, Shelly. She's got, she said, forget the tacos, she's coming for brisket. Well, come on over. We got plenty of brisket coming. So yeah, we're gonna have brisket tonight, and we're doing BBB&E. And just to recap, like I said, I've already been feeling better doing BBB&E the last week. My weight has started to kind of creeping back down a little bit. I have somewhat been in a stall the last few weeks. So, but also because I've been incorporating so much weightlifting, I don't know what's going on with my body. I don't know. My weight went up a couple pounds. I definitely didn't eat or gain fat, but I'm getting stronger. Like I noticed I worked out yesterday, came home, I'm like, yep, time to up the weights because I'm not even sore. And, you know, not that you want to be sore after you work out, but you want to at least feel like you worked out. So since I've been weightlifting, I've already gone up 2 times in weight. So looks like I'm going to be going up one more time here in weight. Yeah, Hans, do not drop the brisket. Otherwise, these dogs are going to be eating like 14 pounds of brisket off the ground because I don't know if you would get it fast enough. So I wasn't sure if we were going to have too many people show up because I know you guys are all getting ready for the cruise, and I am so jealous. Like I said in the Keto Chow live this morning, somebody should try to like stuff me into their luggage. I am 5'9", so that might be a little bit difficult, but you might need a really, really, really big duffel bag, and I might be over the weight requirement as well. But you know, I hope you guys all have a great time, and we're really looking forward to the cruise next year. And I really look forward to meeting a lot of you guys on that cruise. I look forward to meeting people even at KetoCon. So if you're going to KetoCon, we're going to be there at least one day, if not 2 days. And hopefully we'll get to meet everybody in the area.
We at least show it.
Oh, Hans is going to show the brisket.
So maybe.
Can you see? I
don't know.
I see bark.
Yeah, so that's actually bark out of an electric smoker. I can't turn it too much. I get juices.
Oh,
yeah,
you can
kind of see it. Yeah.
See it.
So, yeah, no, that's what it is. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll get impatient.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it the whole live stream with not tasting the brisket, but yeah, it's good. You know, I had a candle lit earlier. I don't need a candle lit now unless they make a brisket candle because it smells amazing in the house right now. Yeah, really good looking bark on that brisket. So, good job, Hans. So you want your seat back?
Yeah, I'll take my seat
Okay.
back. Let me put this in the trash.
So if anybody actually has like any questions for us, feel free to shoot those questions. We'll try to get those answered. I have tons of dogs running around underneath me now, so but at least they're being quiet for now.
So I didn't actually get it up to the temp that I wanted, but when I prodded it, it went right through, and that was on the flat and the point. So it should be real nice, Clark.
Well, it smells real nice.
Now it's time for burnt ends. Yeah, so I'll probably take a little bit of the flat and do some burnt ends, but that's a maybe. It depends.
Since we're doing BBB and E, I think we're just gonna have brisket and brisket. But
because we got that other one in there.
But I am okay with that. So and we can have like brisket omelets and things like that as well.
Non-cheese brisket omelet.
True. Yeah, no cheese, but I mean it's still gonna be really good. So.
Did he say what the 2-2-1 method was?
Yeah, I don't know what 2-2-1 is. He'll have to explain that to you because I'm not sure.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, but good looking brisket.
Yeah.
It only took all day long to cook it.
1 o'clock in the morning all day long.
Yeah.
And then like the plan was, because like with the chips, I have to put them in like every half hour ish, to get like a real good smoke in there. So like I was gonna like take these little like half-hour cat naps from like the time I put the brisket in until when it was really time to get up, but the dogs wouldn't have it. They just wanted to play the entire time.
True, they napped all day,
and so now they'll be up again all night.
But they didn't want to sleep last night when Hans got up to go start the brisket. So.
But you were on the lookout for creamy today, weren't you?
I went to 2 different places hoping to find a creamy at a good price. And if anybody has like any leads, let me know because I don't want to spend $200 on a creamy. I really don't even want to spend the $160 that I saw like on Walmart's website, but that's still better than the prices of the ones that I saw today. So do I really need it? I kind of want it, but do I really need it? Like, I don't know.
Strong71 is here.
Oh, welcome. She's doing B&E as well.
And then Heath says, only if there was a video on your favorite channel.
Oh, true.
Well, I guess I'll have to search.
You have such an extensive video library that I can't say that we've seen every single video.
New here. Hi. I'd like to get a smoker, but I'm clueless how to. So, I'm a salesman. So, basically it depends on what you're trying to do, right? So, like, if you wanted to leave it, like, set it and leave it, you would probably want to go with, like, a pellet smoker.
Yeah.
If you were looking at it for, like, more of a hobby, I'm going to sit in my backyard, have a mojito. I don't know, but
a keto-friendly drink.
Yeah, a keto-friendly drink. Then I would maybe suggest doing like wood or chunks. That's going to take a lot of maintenance for you to do, as maintenance as far as keeping the fire where you need it to be and stuff like that, and producing the smoke that you want it to smoke. So there's kind of those 2 options. For most of us, that pellet grill is kind of where we are. We're all leading like real busy lives. And then from there, there's different classifications of the pellet grill that you can kind of get into. From entry level to fancy pants,
don't look at me, I'm clueless.
$3,500 pellet grill. But yeah, no, there's plenty of stuff out there. Who's that guy that we watched today?
Barbecue Scientist?
Yeah.
He's the one that was doing the Wagyu brisket.
Yeah,
and
so
all that kind of stuff.
on his channel, he has quite a few different things as far as like using a bunch of different pellets which one that they like there, different pellet grills that they like, different offset smokers, which is like your wood or your chunks. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of it, but if you want to like set it and leave it, that pellet is what you're going to want to go with.
We also watched some Meat Church today, and I kind of wish we could make a trip to their, I guess, warehouse or the Meat Church. It's in Waxahachie.
Waxahachie!
Which I've been there before, but I haven't been to the Meat Church before.
I lived by it, but I've never been to it.
It's like a 3-hour trip from here, so we'll have to make that road trip one day. But yeah, I like their stuff. And then what else did we do today? Oh, there is a giant bird on the... Sorry, there's a giant bird on the fence back there.
No, okay. I should close the door, huh? Let's see here. We have talking back and forth. Oh, Hungry Heath likes to sip on a keto cocktail while he barbecues.
Okay.
Visual Keto. Hey, y'all.
Yeah,
Happy
welcome,
Tuesday.
welcome,
It is
welcome.
Tuesday.
And yes.
It's not Taco Tuesday, it's Brisket Tuesday.
Some people like brisket tacos,
But
we're not having brisket tacos.
It's a taco without the wrap.
You can have some variety. You can have a plate of brisket or a bowl of brisket. Your choice.
The warden's here too.
So, so just to recap, I wanted to tell you guys we went to that tattoo studio opening this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We put down deposits for tattoos.
We kind of knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. But
hey, should we bring money to put down as a deposit? They're running a special.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, okay, maybe, just in case. When I think we both knew that once we brought the cash,
yes,
then it was going to just happen.
But who puts a deposit down, besides myself, on a tattoo with no earthly clue what tattoo I want to get? I don't know what I want to get as far as a new tattoo. I mean, obviously, we have tattoos.
You
but
can get a portrait of my face.
I'll get a portrait of your face wrapped in bacon. How about that?
Ooh, a face of bacon? I'll be like, yes, that's my husband.
On a stick.
On a stick?
No, I don't know yet for sure what we're gonna get. But we did put down deposits for tattoos, and we had a good time. We took the dogs out there. They had nice shop, nice opening, good turnout. And and there's a possibility we might be doing a Friday 13th tattoo. I'm gonna have to go on lunch. Hans is gonna have to get a
long
tattoo
lunch
on his lunch break in order to make that happen.
Be like, hey everybody, I'm gonna be late coming back because I'm gonna go get a Friday the 13th tattoo.
Yeah. No, what you should just say is like, I don't know how this happened, but I just came back with a tattoo. Like,
yeah.
like...
You wouldn't believe the line.
But we'll see. That's just... If you're not into tattoos or tattoo culture, usually on Friday the 13th, the tattoo shops will run specials on Friday the 13th themed tattoos where they already have the flash art drawn up.
And you just pick out.
Yeah, you pick out what you want. They slap it on there real quick and you go. It's usually a cheap price. Sometimes it's been like $31.
And $31 was the going thing, and then...
And you give a tip and you're out the door, and it's just something that's
super fast.
But just kind of a traditional little thing to do on Friday the 13th at the tattoo shop.
Oh, the egg white wrap. So, yes, we could, but we used the last of them last night, and we had, what was it? It was chorizo and the egg life
and some
wrap.
ground beef. I had a couple egg life wraps left
beef,
from like a week or so ago, and I was like, oh, I feel like I need to use these. Do they go bad? I don't know if they go bad or not, but we only had 2, so we only had 1 taco a piece. And I had mixed some chorizo, some ground beef, and we had bacon on the side. So
I would like because we meal prepped that.
Yeah. So I mean, we pretty much. Hans and I work such opposite schedules. Like, I start my work day at 4:45 in the morning, and I am usually in bed by the time he's getting home from work.
Yep.
Because I usually go to bed around like 8 o'clock.
Well, when I close, I'll get home, 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Yep. So as far as like meal prepping helping us stay on track, it also kind of is helpful because
In a bind, we can just be
we don't always have our meals together at the same time. So if he comes home and he's hungry, something's already made. When I come home, I tend to not eat that much whenever I'm at work. When I'm at work, I usually have like a couple hard-boiled eggs and a couple bacon chips, maybe a keto chow shake, or even just half a keto chow shake. And that's really all that I have. And then I try to hit the gym after work. What's going on?
All right, so next is Lisa says that Walmart has the creamy for $168. I love mine.
Mm-hmm.
So we were looking at Walmart at $168,
Yeah.
and yes, I think that's a good price. But I think we were trying to look for something cheaper.
I just can't. It's
Frugally expensive is what we were looking
true.
for.
I am a frugal person, and if I can justify spending $168, I will. I mean, I'll go ahead and splurge for it. But like, do I need to hold out just a little bit longer? Maybe I can get it for a little cheaper. I know it's been out for a little while, but like.
Well, Ready Set Keto said they found theirs for like $80
Yes,
at Walmart.
and when they said that, Hans took off, went to Walmart.
I went right to Walmart.
But yeah, no such luck.
They didn't even have a regular price one for sale.
They didn't even have one for sale in there at all, so I think I'd have to order it online. But I looked at Best Buy today; they were $220, and I went to another place and they didn't even have any. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking for right now, and we'll see what's going on with that. But
Hungry Heath says, I don't have any tats, but I heard once you get one, you want more. Is this true? Could be. I don't know. Let's go and get you one, and we can find out and test this theory.
He's already going to be gone for the weekend because he's going on a cruise.
That's right, but that's when you get back, we'll just go.
They probably would have some Friday 13th specials in Florida at tattoo shops. Just saying,
Perfect.
if you guys wanted to all get like a commemorative, special tattoo before you take off for the cruise, it's something you guys could do.
Keto neck tattoo.
True, my friend was telling me I should get a bacon tattoo, which is appropriate with my, bacon shirt. But
let's see here. Song said you can make your own. Oh, for the egg life wrap, yes. Oh, egg white and beef gelatin, so it's B and E compliant. True. We could totally do that.
We made it through the whole January, February BBB&E without having a single egg life wrap. I never even tried them until after February, and it's not something that I buy on a weekly basis. But I did. What did we have them in the previous meal? I don't remember, but we had a couple. We had 2 left over, so I just.
We had like beef and the one before, but you also had the before the.
Oh, I had shrimp tacos.
Yeah, you made shrimp tacos.
Were so good. So the shrimp tacos were really good, but I just wasn't for sure if the egg life wraps were going to last. So I told Hans we need to go ahead and use these because I don't know the shelf life, or once you open the package how long it's gonna last. So we used them last night.
It'd be like when I was a kid and like there was cheese and get mold. My dad would just cut the mold off.
You just cut around the mold, or just
cut some mold off, throws it, and then slices you a piece.
But we had those for a little over a week, maybe 2 weeks. They tasted fine, but I won't be buying any more for
until KetoCon.
At least probably KetoCon's over.
Let's see here. Sharon says that she's up to 3 tats now.
3? Okay.
That's legit.
No, that's cool. Do you want more?
I don't remember what my third one was.
Well,
it's also like 20-something years ago.
I would say this. I would love to have a whole lot more tattoos, but if you want to get good tattoos, you do have to spend good money.
Good money.
And so it's an investment if you want good ones, because I do have some free ones that look like trash.
I have some cheap ones that look like trash.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see here. Tree. I got a creamy for $90 on Black Friday. You know what?
So creamy was not even really on my radar at that time. So if I don't find one for a good deal in the next, I guess, couple of months, I'm just gonna wait until Black Friday and see what comes around.
If not, then we're just spending the money.
I mean, I've made it this long without one. I can go a little bit longer. I personally like drinking keto chow shakes. We actually had half of it. We split one today. To kind of hold us over in between we had a late breakfast, and then we still haven't eaten our brisket yet, but we didn't eat anything else, so we just had the half of a keto chow shake in between.
Yep. Let's see here. He says tacos are life, so I always buy at least 3 packs of Egg Life every time I go to the store.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, they are really good. I mean, and is anybody else having a fly problem? Like, the flies are just driving me crazy. But no, they are really good, and I'm really glad that they are something that I discovered. It's just that when we're doing BBB&E, we are super basic.
Very basic.
We are the basic bees.
Like my meal prep, that Nicole did some meal prep today for me, and it is ground beef
and bacon chips.
And I'll probably add
if you want
some
to,
brisket.
you can. I was gonna say you could sneak a little brisket in there.
I will put it in a separate container.
Yeah. So he's got a couple days of that. I've got a couple days of just my hard-boiled eggs, bacon chips.
I'll steal a piece of that.
And everything. Brisket. So looks like Hans is gonna go in for the brisket.
I know. I didn't wait long enough.
So yeah. So we'll give it a taste test here in just a moment. I'm gonna try to read some chat. Let's see.
I think I caught us up.
Are we getting enough protein on BBB&E? We're trying to. I have tracked. We had to up our protein as well because we've been lifting weights and working out. So I did try one thing that I don't think I'll try again. I kind of doubled up on some protein shake, and oh my gosh. My stomach just got torn up. I felt weird after doing that. Don't recommend. Just because you need more protein, don't just double up on a protein shake.
I got no problem doing it.
No, I can't do that again. But we're definitely striving for as close to 1-to-1, up in the protein, everything like that. And we really worked hard to try to get our macros as perfect as possible. So I think I could still use, I know I could still use a little bit more protein, and that's why sometimes I will supplement with a shake. But it's hard to eat all your protein when you're doing BBB&E because really I only want to eat like twice a day, and I'm really bad about like not wanting to slow down and eat whenever I'm at work because I'm on my feet and I'm always going and going. And I just feel like whenever I do sit down to eat, I just feel like it really kind of slows me down a little bit. Even if I'm just eating the hard-boiled eggs and the bacon. So sometimes I will just, we're going to need knives and forks.
I'm getting you
He brings me this giant plate, which looks delicious.
That's for both of us to pick at.
But, yeah, so we're...
Oh, you don't need a knife.
Well, no, I probably wouldn't need a knife, but I don't want to be totally savage. Well, you guys might just totally just dig in, but no, I will at least need a fork. So, yeah, I think that I'm getting close to the protein, but I do have to supplement with something like a shake here and there. Let's see. I've added 2 eggs to my keto chow. I haven't tried that, but maybe I will because I drink an egg coffee. I do drink an egg coffee every morning. So I treat my coffee kind of like my breakfast. And then I have my lunch at work when I do have lunch. Usually around like 10 o'clock. And if I do have lunch, I'm usually having my hard-boiled eggs and bacon, and then I'll go to the gym and then try to eat whenever I come home from the gym. Are you just going to stare at me while I eat?
I want to see your reaction of my brisket.
But it's steaming hot. Like, I'm going to try.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh my God. Delicious.
Oh, now I gotta try it here. Get it with the bark.
Oh, you're
no.
trying to get the bark.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I guess I should have brought a knife, huh?
I guess I don't want to forget that we're on a live stream and just, stuff my face or whatever. But you guys, the brisket is really, really good.
Wow. That's good. That's better than Christmas. That's much better than Christmas.
It is good.
All right. What did I miss here? Oh, 2 eggs. Okay.
The 2 eggs to the keto chow. I want to try it.
Let's see here. My first tri-tip is so good. I keep digging in with just my fingers because I already sliced it. No fork needed. That's right. That's what my ideal was. And then she said fork. So
Yeah.
I brought them. But tri-tip barbecue.
That's a California thing.
That's
right?
a big California thing. Big California thing. So I really like to barbecue. I don't think I've smoked a tri-tip. Maybe I could do that.
Yeah, I do think we're going to try to do the ribs again, maybe next week. When you're doing BBB&E, you really have to be very simple with your spices. So pretty much just salt and pepper and butter.
That's a good hashtag, better than Xmas.
True.
So I am in California. This was my first attempt. That's sweet. Is it delicious? I hope so. Because, tri-tip is well, you should know that just like every barbecue joint will have some form of special tri-tip.
I guess tri-tip is to California what brisket is to Texas, right?
Yeah, I think so. If you go to all of the old barbecue joints, they're mostly cooking open flame, and what they'll have is tri-tip, just non-stop tri-tip. I'm gonna let her out.
Okay.
I don't know if I asked her what part of California she was from.
Well, we have quite a few keto family people in California, so that's a good thing. So, you let her outside?
Yeah.
I thought it would be fun to ask Hans, and he could ask me back if he wants to, a couple of would you rather questions.
Oh, okay.
And you guys can play along as well. And you guys can answer in the chat. Tree said they're in Florida. Well, we're about to have a lot of keto people in Florida as well.
Oh, yeah. A bunch of people are going to be showing up over there.
So I'm going to ask him a question, and we'll see what he has to say, okay?
I guess I got to get mine out, huh?
Okay.
What category?
I just did the popular category.
Popular.
And by the way, we're going to try to wrap everything up before Bronson's live starts, I think, at 7, because we want to watch that.
Brisket and watch that.
And we have been reading Bronson's book. I'm not finished with it yet, but, we...
Neither am I.
I do like the information that I've read so far, especially in regards to goals. I need to really sit down and set, my goals more in stone and, really commit. Okay, so Hans, would you rather lock eyes with a stranger through the bathroom stall or accidentally walk in on your boss in the toilet? Not in the toilet, but while he's going to the bathroom or they're going to the bathroom.
Oh, pooping in the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay. I would actually rather have the awkward stare through the little hole or through the little crack. Because I think it's hilarious.
So, I know myself as a kid, because I'm kind of tall. But when I was a kid, I felt like I was way taller than everybody. And the girls' bathroom stalls are always so short. Like, what the heck? I always felt like a weirdo because I'd go in there and I can kind of like see over the stall, like not even trying to. And
Can you hand me some toilet paper?
and I could see. So, okay, I guess.
Warden said boss on the toilet.
Yeah, personally, I'd rather see my boss on the toilet. Although, I guess in the ladies' room, that's not really, we don't see other people on the toilet all that much.
Oh, here's one for you. Would you rather be forced to public speak or be dangled over the edge of a cliff?
I don't mind public speaking.
Okay.
So that was easy.
All right.
Because I don't know if I necessarily have like
I'll get that fat.
a big aversion to, cliffs, but I always think back to whenever I went to that Royal Gorge in New Mexico.
Strong said eye to eye, stranger. That's right. Make it awkward because you got to stay there and like just stare.
Yeah. But no, like I public speaking, I can handle that one. What about you? Would you rather do the public speaking or?
I'll public speak because I'm just outgoing like that anyways.
All right.
Like everybody says, I'll talk to everybody. I just poked my upper lip at that. I couldn't tell where I was putting the brisket.
Well, okay. Would you rather travel 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's going to be in the past.
Is there a reason why?
No.
So I would rather go to the past. Well, shoot. I have conflicting views just because if I do go back to 100 years in the past, I'd be a little bit oppressed because, women's rights and all that kind of stuff weren't really a big thing. But I like the fashion.
Maybe you could be alive during the witch trials.
Hopefully I wouldn't have been accused of being a witch, but, that's really unfortunate. But I think I would choose the past as well.
All right, hold on. It was delicious. Okay, so did I already read that? No, I experienced. I'm struggling finding things for BBB because I'm not experienced with cooking beef. So lately, everything is an experiment. So, like, just get like your regular ribeyes and stuff like that, and just barbecue them. If you don't have the barbecue, just put them in your pan and pan sear them. The other thing you can do, like to get it, just try to cook it low in your oven.
Also, the sous vide method. I know not everybody has the sous vide, but it really is very easy way to get a great steak. Then it can kind of cook and do most of the cooking while you're off, doing something else, and you don't really have to worry too much about like watching it in the pan.
And then she said. She didn't do too well with the sirloin steak. The dog won with that purchase.
Well, also, it depends on the cut of meat, too. I have a hard time sometimes with steaks. I prefer something a little bit more easy to cut through. It's just easier for me to eat it. So sirloin can be a little bit tricky for me, too. But our last sirloin that I had, well, it was the Wagyu one. Yeah. I did okay with that one.
It was decent.
Yeah.
Hold on. And then my first pot roast turned out well in the Instant Pot. Those Instant Pot make some good things. What'd you make that last time?
The barbacoa?
Barbacoa, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Instant Pot can be very helpful for taking like a cheap cut of meat and making it into something really, really good too. All right, what's your
mom said she would go to the past. Think of all the things that I could invent that haven't been invented yet.
True, or just think how we might be able to do in the stock market. Like we can invest in like.
It's 100 years ago, so you gotta.
We can invest in like true. Well, we gotta look. Darn, we'd have to live a long time. Maybe we could make wise investments, and then our future kids or future family would benefit from that. Because I don't think we're gonna live 100 years.
Oh look, J-Dog's here.
Oh, welcome. Are you getting ready? Are you packed for the cruise? I can read and I can't read.
You were here. Happy Tuesday. Salt your steak the day before, leaving it, 24 hours. Yeah. Let's see here. We do sirloin, cook hot and fast. If you like medium rare, about 3 minutes per side. Yeah, that's true. That 3 minutes per side for a medium rare. I like to cook it a little bit slower, so I put it off. Like if I'm barbecuing it, I put it off to the side. Let's see here. My Instapot, not Instapot is is like I use mine all the time. Keto essential tool, very true. I mean, we haven't used it all too terribly often lately, but we were for a while.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have three Instapots. I have three.
The one for the dogs, right? The dogs' food.
Yes, I have one that I specifically was using a lot for the dogs' food, one for us, and one for our camping trips.
J Dog likes to make pulled pork in it, right? That would be along the barbacoa lines, right? Oh, and the warden is saying they're getting the dogs ready for us.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that earlier because Hans is probably going to be dropping by in the mornings, and I'll have to do the afternoon, evening shifts.
That is delicious.
You gotta ask another. Would you rather?
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn to ask.
Okay,
and everybody's playing along.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right. Would you rather fart loudly in an elevator or fart loudly in a public restroom with an occupant in the next stall?
Personally, I'd rather fart in the elevator just because I think it would be hilarious.
Think of the echoing in that. I think that would be better than the bathroom.
I mean, I just feel like in the bathroom, you're already kind of like doing your thing. You might expect to hear some farts, but when you're in the elevator, and a lot of times people are just silent in the elevator anyway. I think it would be more funny than embarrassing.
J-Dog's counting down to 5:55 to check into our flights. Woo! Man, I am jealous this time.
Do you have layovers or do you have direct flights to Florida? Just saying, you might be flying over us here in Houston.
Yeah. I mean, get a layover in Houston. We're just down the road.
True. We do live very, very close to the airport. Well, we have 2 airports in Houston. We live close to the international airport.
All right. The pups are excited to hang out with Aunt Nicole and Uncle Hans.
Okay.
Oh.
Next question.
All right.
Would you rather only be able to speak in rhyme or only be able to speak using alliteration? I think it would be cool if you could speak everything in a rhyme.
I think I'd rather rhyme.
Yeah.
Think of all the kids' books. I could be the new Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, everything you say would be like a kid's book or or you might become a famous rapper.
Only if I mumble it.
Yeah, true.
That's what's
mumble rap is what's popular now. Not my cup of tea.
Shane was trying to show me things, and I didn't understand it.
All right, next question.
I'm going.
Oh, I already know the answer to this one.
All right. Would you rather have all cats try to attack you when they see you, or all birds to attack you when they see you?
Not birds. Have we seen the movie The Birds? That is like that's a nightmare to me. I mean, the cats thing is cats are already kind of jerks anyways, so you have like a 50-50 chance of them attacking you if they wanted to, But birds, oh my god, like that's scary to me.
I'd rather have birds attack me than cats.
No. That movie really did kind of scare me.
So you're traumatized, and I just brought up traumatizing memories.
True. But yeah, so I'm definitely going for the cats.
All right. J-Dog said neither. Air Frying Annie is meeting up tomorrow at Bush to fly with them to Orlando.
Cool. I worked at that airport for many, 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 many years. Would you rather eat an unpeeled lemon or an unpeeled kiwi? I would go with kiwi.
No way.
I eat the skin on the kiwi anyway.
It's got fur.
It's kind of tasty.
That's a hard pass. I would rather just.
You would rather eat a lemon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. This is for everybody. Would you rather not be able to understand sarcasm or only be able to speak sarcastically?
Oh, I would choose purposely to only speak sarcastically for the rest of my life because then everybody else just has to deal with it.
I think I already do it.
Yeah, I think I speak sarcastically anyway. But yeah, definitely choosing sarcasm in that.
I can't read that. No, better fur than lemon pith.
Yeah, I'm going with the kiwi fur.
Yeah. Let me get some water. I'm getting hot.
All right, well, see if you can come up with your answer for this one. Would you rather use only Reddit for the rest of your life or use only YouTube for the rest of your life? I think most of us here would probably choose YouTube. But yeah, maybe there are some people out there that choose Reddit. What do you choose, Hans?
YouTube.
Hans chooses YouTube. Would you rather only be able to listen to hardcore techno or only be able to listen to death metal?
I didn't hear any of that.
Okay, I'll repeat it. Would you rather only be able to listen to hardcore techno or only be able to listen to death metal?
Hardcore techno. Have you seen Techno Viking?
I mean, I'm choosing death metal because I already kind of listen to metal all the time anyway. So, I cannot. I'm sorry. I like a lot of music, but I do not like techno
Everybody
music.
needs to do themselves a favor and go on the YouTubes at some point today and look up Techno Viking because it's hilarious.
I just don't care for the techno musics.
To contemporary jazz.
I just recently discovered soul metal, which is a mashup of soul music, Motown, what have you, and metal. And it is awesome. It was just made up by a YouTuber, but like I've loved every song that I've listened to on there.
Need to listen to Metalachi, which is a metal mariachi band.
Okay. I love mariachi bands.
You'll like Metalachi then.
Probably
I
would.
was talking about this. Somebody put it on their thing, like, "Oh, look what I'm listening to." I'm like, I am so happy that somebody else knows about Metalachi.
I would want to hire them for, special events.
Yes, that'd be fun. Hardcore techno, death metal. Who's listening? The Warden's listening to death metal.
Death metal.
It's so hard to be. Sorry. You lose your tone of voice. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. He says death metal equals Cookie Monster rock.
I mean, I listen to metal. I listen to so much different kinds of music. Like today, I had Spotify on and it was mostly playing David Bowie, the Talking Heads.
Oh, it was playing some of my stuff. The Clash. And,
It played a lot of the Clash. It was some kind of playlist that they put together based off of a lot of my favorites, I guess.
But it would play the Clash, and then it would play Cake afterwards.
Yeah, it was an interesting mix, but let's see. Would you rather every shirt you wear be itchy or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper.
Oh, I'd rather itch. I need that comfort.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be itchy.
I need that comfort.
Yeah,
I need a little bit of Charmin in my life. Or at least the HEB version of Charmin.
Yeah, true. In this house, we don't have the name brand, just the HEB brand.
It's the same thing.
Would you rather be able to talk to pigeons or read babies' minds?
I'd rather talk to pigeons. I don't want to know what little babies. Contempt Jazz. George Duke. Dave Cos. Foreplay. Oh, yeah, it is Foreplay. Yellow Jackets. Bob James. I'll have to look some of those up. So I don't know anything about contemporary jazz.
Oh, I mean, I like it. Mostly because my dad liked it whenever I was younger.
Contemporary jazz?
Yeah.
Is that what they're calling, like, your actual, like, jazz? Like
I probably have some records over there. I still have a lot of old records that my parents had, and I have a record player. I don't know if anybody else listens to vinyl, but I like to sometimes listen to vinyl.
Haven't in a while. We should.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have it hooked up to the speakers. It's just what's on the thing.
Yeah.
I hate John Wayne toilet paper.
Yeah. Would you rather allow others to see everything you do for a day or hear everything you say for a day?
I'm sorry. I was trying to read this stuff.
Oh, would you rather allow others to see everything you do for a day or hear everything you say for a day?
You can watch me. I'd rather everybody see everything I do.
True, me too.
Rather than what I think.
Yeah.
Because there's some people
Hi.
that don't need to know what's on my mind.
Hello.
Let's see here. Hold on. All right. I really don't know what to call my likes. They range from Depeche Mode to the Pet Shop Boys and garbage.
I'm the same way. Oh, I love Depeche Mode.
J-Dog before he said one ply toilet paper you can always double up. Do the rap.
So I have a special appearance by the Goodest Boy.
Put the brisket up.
Who rarely ever wants to be on film or camera. So I don't know if it was the brisket that was drawing him up here or he just wanted to say hello to everybody.
You gonna say hello to him or what? Oh my goodness, today I spent hunched over all day.
True.
Redoing that bathtub. So like in that bathtub we had we redid it. Like I used the little tub stuff and redid it myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the big freeze, it actually apparently got cold enough in the house to contract the metal tub.
Yeah.
And crack the epoxy paint is pretty much what it is. And then I originally just kind of chipped it away, and then just did like a quick little cover over.
Go see Dad.
And then from there, that ended up chipping away. So today I actually took out all of the old epoxy paint, scrubbed it all down. It's getting ready to get painted on my next day off, but I just spent all day with a little tiny deal, just back and forth all day. Coming out, checking on the brisket. That was my day. But my back's kind of sore.
You're going to have to probably take some pain reliever. Call Frankie.
Frank.
Go see Dad.
Frank. Is Moxie still outside?
Oh, so Hans left one of the dogs outside, but surprisingly, she's not at the door. Hey, let me back in. But this is Louie. If you guys didn't know, this is Louie Spud Bottom, and AKA the goodest boy. He is a good boy. Frankie's a good boy too. He's just kind of an emotional little thing. And yeah, so I don't know if you can see him on the camera or not. Maybe whenever Hans comes back, he'll hop up and
Digging holes.
Oh, she's outside digging holes. Great. So that's the puppy life for you. I did mow. Well, I mowed the lawn, so that's probably.
Well, that part's just a little bit more mowed.
So, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put him down so she's not trying to be up here too, unless you wanna.
Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. 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 Thank you. All right.
Let's see. Oh, Rickman said that they have a lot of vinyl. That's cool. I like vinyl.
I kind of stopped collecting vinyl. Like in Germany, I collected like a lot of the punk bands that I liked. But after that, I haven't done any of that. It's just so convenient to have things online.
True.
So.
But sometimes I just like to chill out and listen to some vinyl though. It's all about
He sent me it.
Oh, a playlist?
A jazz playlist.
Chloe, do you want to help me with the next question?
Oh, I don't know. All right. So is Hans who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. My CD collection is huge. That's right. I have one of those big books in your car. You're just like, I don't know what I want to listen to. There's nothing good.
All right. Here's the question that Louie picked for you. Would you rather get sprayed by a skunk or get stung by a whole wasp nest?
I get sprayed by a skunk.
I think
I've already gotten stung by a wasp nest, the in-ground wasp.
Yeah.
So we had a funeral, right, that we were going to, and they wanted their ashes spread at the top of like the family property, which is on the top of the hill. And I got into the back of a pickup truck to go up to the hill because we didn't plan anything out. We were just like, we'll just load up. And it was a 2-wheel drive pickup truck, and the back tires started spinning out over one of the in-ground wasps, or hornet. It's got to be a wasp. They were in-ground wasps.
Mm-hmm.
And they swimed everywhere. My head swelled up like a football.
It was
oblong.
That was a lot of detail just to get to the point of you got stung by a lot of wasps.
Well, it's a crazy story that I was in the back of a pickup truck while they spun out.
When I was a kid, I want to say it was
really, buddy?
Like kindergarten or first grade, I got stung by a ton of bees and wasps all at one time. And it was a pretty bad experience. Like, I guess it was a very my girl moment, except I survived. So if you ever want to see Nicole scream, I'm not scared of snakes or bugs or anything else really like that, but wasp will definitely get a scream out of me. And I love bees. I mean, bees are so good for the environment, but yeah, technically another bee sting could potentially mess me up pretty bad.
J-Dog also loves 80s classic rock too. Hard to think that 80s is classic. I'm not calling it classic.
Well,
I refuse.
I will tell you guys this. I have seen some bands multiple times, some more than others.
How many times have you seen the Smashing Pumpkins?
Over 20 times. So, but it's like Smashing Pumpkins are like classic rock now. Like, what the heck? That's not even appropriate.
96.9 classic rock.
Yeah, it's just weird to me.
Let's see here. I'm a music freak. Like a super freak. Super freak.
I actually have that on vinyl.
Yeah, that's legit. Let's see here. When the music you grew up with shows up on the grocery store's music, you know you're old. when it's all converted to elevator instrumental.
Yeah. Well, I work in grocery stores, and I had a guy the other day asking me, where is this playlist from? And I'm like, you don't want this playlist, guy.
Hold on. Oh, I was stung by the love bug when I met the warden. That's cute.
Oh.
It's cute.
Are you in trouble?
He got in trouble. He had to put something there. When someone says 40 years ago, I think of the 60s, but it's actually the 80s.
I'm the same way. Like, my mind does not think of the 80s. Well,
I'm not thinking about the 60s 40 years ago, though.
I kind of do, or I at least think, like, well, because I'm in my 40s, I don't think of the 80s as being 40 years ago, but it is.
Yeah, 40 started dating my hubs that long ago. That's legit. That's a good long time. I guess you can try to put up with me.
How would you? I'm just think about. I mean, I'm very happy that I'm not trying to date in current times, but
you just do the little swipey stuff.
Yeah, that's what people do now. But in the 80s, dating was so different, and and obviously in the 70s, 60s, what have you.
Just go to the bar.
In the 80s?
Meet everybody at the bar.
I just feel like, I imagine from what you see on TV, like you're in your room with a long corded telephone, like just talking on the phone and stuff like that.
That was 90s too.
True, maybe a little bit, but by the 90s we started getting cell phones. By the late 90s. I didn't have one. I don't think I got a cell phone until 2000.
Let's see here. J-Dog said, Heath, oh no, what did you do? Just living life. Let's see here. I have another high school reunion again this year. It has been more than 50 years. Wow, I didn't go to my 20
I didn't go either, but like, I don't know.
My 20 just passed though.
Talked to so many of those people still, like on
last year was 01?
You would have had to have gone back to California though.
Yeah. Patty and my first date was on my birthday 29 years ago. May 30th. Man, did she know it was your birthday, or did you just like make it about her? What are you doing?
Look who joined us.
The warden said Heath is being romantic.
Oh.
Ooh.
Pre-cruise romance.
Pre-cruise romance. Don't get mad at me when I pack. Alright. This year is my 40-year anniversary of graduating high school. 1982. I'm an old fart. 1982. I was born in 83.
He wasn't born yet. Okay, this was the question that Frank was going to ask you. Shut up. Okay, would you rather be stuck on a broken ski lift or in a broken elevator?
Ski lift. And hopefully there's soft snow, because I am deathly afraid of that elevator doing one of the movie things where it goes down like 50,000 stories and just...
And see, I would definitely not choose a broken ski lift because I don't want to be around snow at all. Definitely not in a situation where it's broken and you have to be touching snow. Mm-mm.
Let's see here. Brown chicken, brown cow. Don't get mad at you when you pack what. Oh, and then J-Dog says, Dad, you got me laughing there. Let's see. If the ship is rocking, don't come a knocking. The warden said that.
I don't know. You might want to pack a candle. You might want to pack some, some room smell good stuff.
I'm not.
You know, like...
I'll leave it to the imagination. You can pack something.
I'm gonna get some more water. You guys keep chatting. The dogs are wrestling behind us.
Oh my goodness, they're taking out. What time is what's his name's thing?
At 7.
Okay, so we got a few more minutes here. Hold on, I'm gonna ask you one from a distance.
Okay.
And maybe Dad can answer. Would you rather be able to? Nope. I'll skip that one. Would you rather never again experience an awkward moment, or get $100 for every awkward moment you experience?
I mean, I'll take $100 for every awkward moment. I don't know if you guys can hear me, because I have lots of awkward moments.
I pretty much make the awkward moments, so does that mean I have to like pay people $100 for that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if it works.
No, I like the awkward moments. The awkward moments make me laugh. So like, you don't even need to pay me. Just keep the awkward moments going, because then I'm excited. Are you looking for vinyl?
Yeah, I was looking for one specific vinyl.
Let's see. No open flames, darn, and oh no handcuffs, all restricted.
You can't take handcuffs?
I guess you can't take handcuffs.
Well, that's good to know for the next year's.
That's terrible. J-Dog said, "Hey, Sonny Jim," and he said $100, I'd be a millionaire. I feel it. What are you doing still?
I'm looking for a specific, a couple of vinyls to make people laugh.
All right. Would you rather be able to morph into any animal or into any person?
I think I'm gonna choose any. Oh, that's hard.
What person would you want to be?
I want to be any animal. I think being every animal would be cool.
I'm a snake.
I want to be every animal.
See, everybody's saying I want to be a shapeshifter, so like into anything. Or just shapeshifter people. Shape changer. I would pick animal.
Yeah, I'm picking animal.
I'd just be a sloth most of the time.
So you can be lazy?
Yeah. And then I don't have to scrape the bathtub. Or paint it.
So let me just show you guys.
Trick question, people are animals. Correct.
You're right. So here is some Depeche Mode on vinyl.
Oh my goodness, you're showing off your stuff?
Here.
Is that the one that you used to have on your wall?
I used to have a bunch of vinyl on my walls. And Village People. And what were we just talking about? Rick James.
Terrible.
The pretty iconic record cover here.
Let's see here. Oh, but ties are good to bring for
You guys are still talking about
at least it's not my hairy body.
extra things to yeah in your hairy man contest.
My hairy man contest.
Would you rather be a chicken or a pig?
Now, are we under the assumption that I'm not going to be murdered
This
for
is
food?
like a very keto question.
A chicken or a pig, huh?
Well, you wouldn't know if you're...
I want to be a free-range chicken. Free range.
I feel like I'd want to be a pig just because they seem pretty happy.
What do you think a chicken's doing? Running around just pecking the ground?
Sometimes chickens aren't very happy, but at least I would be delicious if I ever did get eaten.
All right. Let's see here. Let's answer these, and then we're probably going to have to jump off here.
All right.
Let's see. Hey, Nicole, do you have a way to play VHS tapes. I have a lot of Depeche Mode concerts on VHS. I no longer have my VHS
Yeah, I don't think
player.
we do.
I gave that to Shane because he had a lot of my old VHS and that he was watching. But I don't know if he still has it or not. So no, we do not at this point. You need Mom's Rick James hat. Brandon, your sister said.
Oh, yeah, true. My mom, well, maybe I shouldn't repeat what it says, but she has a very special Rick James hat.
It's time to Porky Pig, huh? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Smash that like, everyone. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. We appreciate everybody coming by. I know it's just kind of on the fly. We just kind of really decided, and I know we kind of did Would You Rather, but we thought it would be kind of funny after we kind of went over what our week was. We do appreciate everybody. You know, we're doing pretty good on the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
Yep.
And
I do think we're gonna do a giveaway on
when we hit what? What was the
150 subscribers.
Well, not that one. That one's mine.
True. We're not gonna give away
That exact
this one. But we are going to give away a bag of the Irreverent Warrior Dark Humor coffee once we hit 150 subscribers. And thank you to anybody who ordered the coffee.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. You know, so we're not getting a kickback for that. You know that, right?
Oh, well, that's okay.
Because I'm donating it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to do our first giveaway.
Yeah, so we'll end up doing that. I'm not sure exactly which ones it is yet, but I'll probably do a mix of either the pods and the grounds.
I think everybody would prefer the grounds. Yeah.
Okay, well, then we'll just keep the pods ourselves. Let's see here. Good night, y'all. You have a great night, everyone. Safe travels to all, and have fun.
Everyone have a great time on the cruise.
I'll be ordering that coffee when I get back from the cruise. Sounds good, man. I didn't want it sitting outside. No, absolutely. Like it's there, and I'm pretty sure it's just gonna kind of sit there, like what he does with a couple of the other guys that have that their discount code. They've had it for a long time, and you know, it's a small group of veterans that are together, you know, and we all kind of talk about it, and so it's neat. Yeah, so whenever. But yeah, everybody have a good night. It was nice seeing everybody.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one.
All right. Bye, guys.